Hey, good Thursday morning. I've got August 7th, 2025. Ken Arzon here, talking baseball. Looking at baseball players from the past, 300 or better career batting average. I have covered 155 of them. And I found out by doing some research that the answer to the trivia question is this. How many baseball players in history have a 300 or better career batting average? 300 or better career. I found out the answer. It's 203 out of 18,000 that have come through the big leagues since the 1870s. Only 203. You would think it would be more. So what I've done, I've covered 155 of them. This video will be a number 156, and I want to cover all 203. So what's happening right now is I've got a lot of no-name baseball players from the past that people haven't heard of. And I'm covering them, giving them the little props because they finished their career 300 or better. This video, Mike Tiernan. Tiernan. Mike Tiernan. 1880s and the 1890s. Way back. You haven't heard of him. I haven't either. Let's look at his career. He finished 311 career batting average. 13 years. First year, 1887. 117 hits, bats 287. Second year, 1888. 130 hits, 293 average. First 2 years, slow. The third year, he breaks out. 147 hits. No, excuse me. 147 runs scored in 122 games. More than a run scored per game. What I found out about Mike Tiernan, this guy scored runs. So the first time over 100, he goes 147 in his third year. 167 hits. And he bats 335. Fourth year, he scores 100 runs again, 132. 168 hits. Bats 304. 2 years in a row, 300. His fifth year in the league, he scores 100 runs for the third year in a row, 111. He gets 166 hits. This is the 1890s. Bats 306. The sixth year, 1892. 130 hits, bats 289. Did not score 100 runs. Comes back 1893, scores 100 runs for the fourth time. 114 runs scored. 158 hits, and listen to this. He gets 102 RBIs. So out of his career, 13 years, one season he gets 100 RBIs. It's 1893. Bats 309. 4 seasons, 300. 1894, 120 hits, 280 average. 1895, he's back to scoring 100 runs again. He's got 4 seasons. This will be the fifth. 1895, he scores 127 runs, 165 hits, bats 347. You haven't heard of this guy. I haven't either, but 347 average, significant. He's not a home run guy. He's not an RBI guy, but he's a 300 batting average guy, and he's a 100 run scored guy. He's done it now 5 times, 100 runs scored. 1896, for the 6th time, 100 runs scored, 132. And he gets 192 hits. Whoa. Whoa. He plays 133 games and gets 192 hits. He played 154 game season. He's over 200 hits. So that's the pace he was on. 1896. He bats 369. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons now. 300 or better. 369. 1897, he scores 100 runs for the 8th time. No, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, the 7th season out of 13 years, he scores 100 runs. 123. Gets 174 hits, 327 average. 7 seasons now, 300 or better. 1898, 116 hits, 280 average. And then 1899, at the age of 32, he stops playing. 255 average. All right, what's my point with Mike Tiernan? This guy can hit. And his career ended at age 32. Again, I think during the 1880s and 1890s, ball players, if they weren't getting paid enough, said, you know what, I'll just play baseball for a little while and then I'll just hang it up. He hung it up at age 32. He probably went into another profession. It was the turn of the century, 1899, 1900. He's probably thinking, you know what, I got a family. I'm going to work somewhere else where I make more money than baseball. Because I think they only made $2,000 or $3,000 a year. It's not enough. You want to get into the 5,000 and 10,000 range. And probably some work was out there where you could do that. So his career is over. 1,478 games, 5,915 at bats. He gets he scores 1,316 runs in 1,478 games. Whoa, that's a really good average of runs scored per game. Almost 1 run scored per game. 7 seasons, 100 runs scored. 1,838 hits. And I'm looking at it here. He didn't even play full season once. His high was 133 games. If this guy had 150 games for about 11 or 12 year stretch, if he played that many, he'd have been over 2,000 hits. So he gets 1,838 in 13 years. But if you look closer, it's probably 12 years. 1,800 hits in 12 years. Give him another 8 years. He's probably up to, and he plays 20 years. He's probably up to about 26, maybe 2,700 hits. So that's good production. 853 career RBIs. He didn't break 1,000, but he does maintain a 311 career batting average, and that's why I covered him. And he's one of the 203 baseball players in history. 300 or better batting average. Props. Little props. Should have played longer. I'd like to have seen about 2,500 games. If he had 2,500 games, this guy would have had 3,000 hits. All right, we're done with Mike Tiernan. Who's next? Well, a lot of the next, I've got about 48, 47 more players to cover. So I can reach my goal of covering all 203 baseball players, 300 or better career batting average. So a lot of the next guys that I'm going to be covering are going to be no names. Irish Musial. I'll say Musial. Irish Musial. Have you heard of him? I haven't. but he had a .310 career batting average. We'll cover him next. I'm out.